thank you all for coming here. Each of you hold a special place in my heart for whatever reason. And some new faces, some new relationships and evolving relationships. And this is what this book has been about. Someone said to me the other day, I now know who you are now I've read your book. And I'm like, no, you know who I was. And like with anything, and I really believe as you go through this book, you're going to go on this new journey back to you. You're going to start, as my sister put it, there'll be some things in there you may embrace, and there's going to be other things that really rub you up the wrong way. But it's not for everyone, but it's taking you on that journey to dive deeper. I know this from my own journey. Whatever you have resistance within, whatever you're finding that blocking, is teaching you what you need to let go of yourself. You need to get out I'm going to swear, out the way of yourself. And I guess that's what's a big piece of the journey. I carried my whole life around on my sleeve, so everyone I met, it was like, bleh, bleh. It was like, I was my story. And that's the biggest gift I can give you from the story, is to say, this is about you taking ownership, being accountable, taking responsibility for whatever is happening in your life right now. When you can do that, you start to step into freedom. You start to take back your power. So I've touched on some very raw, vulnerable. Yes, the pussy love, the yoni love. I hated my vagina when I was younger. I was obsessed with it, and then went to hating it because of what I saw in the media. Right? It was absolute BS. And of the men that are here that I've interviewed to ask you about what was your first experience with seeing a vagina up close and personal, I want to say thank you, because you gave me some massive research. And it really highlighted for me as women, when I asked women, all the women really closed down. And I really want to invite you to let that go. Really look at yourself, honor yourself, really see the beauty within each and every one of you, because your uniqueness is that diversity. It's that sexiness that no one else has. That's your uniqueness. And it's like everything that happened had to happen for me to learn to surrender, to get out the way of myself, to learn forgiveness, to learn to love myself. So I am grateful for everything that happens, and that's the greatest gift I can give to you, is no matter what you've been through, no matter what you have experienced, you may not be ready to hear this. You've either attracted it because of what you need to soften, to love yourself even deeper. So it's a journey about loving yourself, honoring yourself, owning yourself. And even at the end of the book, I got to the end of the journey, I was like, wow, I've written it. And I flipped. You'll see me in the book. Someone said to me, it's like the hero's journey. I've never read the hero's journey yet. And it's like I flip as I'm writing it. I'm like, yeah, I'll have this. More teachers are coming in. I'm like, whoa, I'm tasting this. I'm experiencing this. So I take you on your own sensual awakening from stuff I very openly expressed with no fear, just because I want other people to see it's okay to be yourself. We're human beings, we're sensual by nature, and there's so much BS out there about what we should be, what we should fit into as teenage girls. You know, you're beautiful and unique the way you are. So I invite you to take your own inward journey. There's some fun practices in there for partners about pussy love. I didn't put any couplet, but you can relate it the same way. It's coming in the next book. There was a little bit too much in there. I was like, whoa. To pre-warn you, as I had to say to my mum, there's a little bit of really dirty fantasy in there over a few pages that may be a little bit too much, I think, for my sister and my mum. But what it came to me, it was like, it's about and now where I look at where my journey is going, it's about working with elite women to command attention, to really step into that feminine, that sexual power. And it's a little fantasy about a woman really commanding what she wants, when she wants it, with other people. See, she's sitting there drinking her wine, just like this. But that's as far as I'm going. But she's commanding what she wants, and it's just a little bit of playfulness, because like anything, unless we go to fantasy, unless we go in our mind, unless we imagine what if, nothing is ever going to change. The greatest thing you can do is play that I wonder, I imagine, because that you're imprinting is what you're going to create. And that's my only message I want to leave you with. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I hope I get to touch, kiss, hug each and every one of you, and thank you so much for supporting my journey. The second book for the men is being bumped to number 3. And the other book is my way to dedicate to women. I guess my whole journey, men have really supported my journey. And I've felt not fitting in with the females. But what I've really realized is I needed to walk that path alone. And that's with all of you. You need to learn how to walk that path your way, your unique way, and then that what you're desiring will come to you. So it's my dedication to the women this time. The men can wait. It's already ready. They can wait. Let them wait. So thank you. Buy the book.